Part 8. The Plateau Trap. 8 months into her transformation, just when Sarah thought she'd figured everything out, disaster struck. Her progress stopped completely. After months of steady growth, she hit an invisible wall that made her question everything. This is the plateau trap, the cruel paradox where success gets harder after you start winning. It catches 90% of people off guard and sends them back to square one. Here's what happened. Sarah had completed several small documentary projects. Her skills were improving. She was gaining confidence. Then suddenly, the easy wins disappeared. Clients became more demanding. Competition intensified. Projects grew more complex. What used to feel manageable now felt overwhelming. The plateau trap occurs because early success creates new challenges that require different skills. Beginner problems have beginner solutions. Intermediate problems need intermediate solutions. But most people try to solve new challenges with old strategies. Sarah made the classic mistake. She expected linear growth. She thought progress would continue at the same pace forever. When improvement slowed, she panicked. When challenges intensified, she doubted her abilities. When results plateaued, she considered quitting. This psychological trap is vicious because it strikes right when you're most vulnerable. You've invested months or years in growth. You've sacrificed comfort for possibility. You've told everyone about your transformation. Then progress stops, and you feel like a fraud. The plateau isn't failure, it's feedback. It means you've outgrown your current level and need to upgrade your approach. It's actually proof of progress, not evidence of inadequacy. But it doesn't feel that way when you're experiencing it. Sarah's breakthrough came when she realized plateaus are transition zones between growth phases. Like video game levels, each stage requires different skills and strategies. What got her to level 3 wouldn't get her to level 7. She had to audit her entire approach. The casual learning that worked initially now needed systematic education. The informal networking that sufficed early on now required professional relationship building. The simple projects that built confidence now needed complex problem-solving abilities. The plateau forced Sarah to become more strategic, not just more passionate. She studied successful documentarians at her target level. She identified the specific skills separating amateur from professional work. She invested in advanced training that felt uncomfortable but necessary. Most importantly, she changed her metrics. Instead of measuring only external results, she started tracking internal growth. Learning new techniques counted as progress. Building relationships counted as progress. Developing resilience counted as progress. The plateau taught her that growth isn't just about doing more of what worked before. Sometimes it requires completely different approaches. Sometimes it means slowing down to speed up. Sometimes it means seeking help instead of struggling alone. Sarah hired a mentor who'd already navigated the challenges she was facing. This wasn't admitting defeat. It was acknowledging that expertise accelerates growth. The mentor helped her see patterns she couldn't recognize from inside her own experience. 6 months later, Sarah broke through to her next growth phase. The plateau period, which felt like stagnation, had actually been intensive preparation. She emerged with deeper skills, stronger strategies, and unshakable confidence in her ability to overcome obstacles. The plateau trap isn't something to avoid, it's something to expect and navigate skillfully. Every serious transformation includes multiple plateaus. They're not roadblocks, they're graduation requirements for the next level. If you're currently experiencing a plateau, don't panic. Audit your approach. Identify what needs upgrading. Seek guidance from people who've been where you want to go. Trust that apparent stagnation often precedes breakthrough. Hit like if you're experiencing or have survived a plateau phase. Subscribe because next episode reveals the final test that breaks most people right before they achieve their dreams. Comment below, what plateau are you currently navigating? The Phoenix Protocol continues. Plateaus prepare you for peaks.